Ho, ho, ho! Merry Vlogmas!
Hey, what's going on? My name's Griffin, and welcome back to Griffin Projects. Now, that's right, I'm doing Vlogmas. Now, I'm extremely excited to be doing Vlogmas because when I started this year out, I said, you know what? You're gonna make another YouTube channel. It's gonna be fantastic. We're gonna share the things you built, and we're gonna do all the YouTube-y stuff. Well, unfortunately, the universe had a different story. In fact, the universe has pretty much been saying F you, Griffin, for nearly the whole entire year. But in true Griffin style, I am not dead and I will never go away. It's pretty much like can't stop, won't stop, you know? And that's just how I operate. So onward and upward as far as I'm concerned, and the start of that will be here with Vlogmas. Now, if you're not familiar with Vlogmas, you probably don't watch as much YouTube as I do. So if you know what it is, well, welcome. Please subscribe, and we're doing it. If you don't know what it is, it's basically a vlog every single day, 1 through 25 until Christmas. Now, this is going to be quite challenging for me, but I'm going to love every minute of it. So make sure you do like and subscribe. That will be very, very helpful. And I will always be so appreciative of that. But without further ado, day 1 of Vlogmas. What the hell am I going to do when I just decided to do Vlogmas about 3 hours ago? Well, the day was pretty much over at that point. But not the most important part of the day. And the most important part of the day starts with this. Now, you may not know what this is, but most likely you do now. This is a Boston shaker set, and what's absolutely fantastic about it is that you see them pretty much at every bar, and when you have them at home, they're just more fun, okay? And a lot of the things that I center my life around is the fun factor, and this definitely has it in spades. I don't know why. If you've ever bartended, you're probably like, Griffin, you're freaking crazy, but I'm sorry, this is how I feel about it. So, what's in the aviation cocktail? One thing I want to tell you about the aviation cocktail before we make it is that this is a pre-prohibition cocktail, which means it was out in I think it was 1916, 1917, somewhere in there. And it's just absolutely fantastic. So, to get started, we're gonna need some gin. Now, the gin that you want to use is not a new age gin, one of those nice, easy drinking, whatever gins. You want the gin that's going to basically be you're going to have someone taste it that doesn't like gin, or maybe you don't. It's going to be yeah, I'm having one of those pine air fresheners in my mouth. That's the type of gin you want. But believe me, the rest of it makes this palatable. Okay, just take my word for it. The next ingredient that you're going to need is maraschino cherry liqueur. Now, I've tried a lot of different brands of maraschino cherry liqueur or cherry liqueur to make different cocktails. And then let me just say, this Luxardo, it's the best. So just get that. Okay. Now, this is the ingredient that actually disappeared in 1960. This cocktail kind of had falling out with the world, but now that this is being imported from Austria again, it is fantastic. This is violet liqueur. You're going to need that as well, just a little bit. You'll see. And the final ingredient is lemon juice. Now, I could have went all Joshua Weissman and squeezed my own lemons, but when you start getting into cocktail 8 or 10, I mean, who's squeezing lemons? You know what I'm saying? So in this household, we get real lemon juice, pre-squeezed. Now that we have all the ingredients, let's make the cocktail. So first things first, we start with a little gin, and we're gonna go about 2 ounces. I always do a slight bit more. That's okay. That's okay. Just a slight bit more. Just a little bit. You know. And we're gonna go ahead and pour that in, and then we're gonna have to go and grab the maraschino cherry liqueur. Now, what we need for this is about half an ounce. Okay. So let's get a half, dump that in. Now, we need the main ingredient, if you will, which is this creme de violet, the violet liqueur. In this, we only need a quarter of an ounce. Go ahead and put that in. All right. And then the final ingredient, the lemon juice. And the lemon juice, we need 3/4 of an ounce. So now that you got all the ingredients in this one, what we need is a little ice. So we'll go. Now I like my cocktail really, really cold. So we'll put in quite a bit of ice. So how you use one of these bad boys is you go like this, and then now it's ready to rock and roll. Do a little hard shake. Now I'm gonna do this for the full amount. I like to get it frosty, like the tins. Like I'll show you. All right, you see that? The little frost on there? Oh yeah, that's what I like. It needs to be cold, ice cold, like cold, cold. Okay, now just pop it open like this. Grab your antique champagne coupe, no big deal. And put the strainer on there and pour. Oh, it just turned out fantastic. It just turned out awesome. Hey, look at this. Oh, you see that? That's what they call in the business perfection. I'm just really happy to have this. I don't know about you. So, without further ado, cheers to Vlogmas day number 1. This might be the best one that I've ever made. That might be something I say every time I make this cocktail, but it's absolutely fantastic. If you liked today's Vlogmas day number 1, please like it. If you didn't like it and you're just a nice person and you also hated 2020, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. We'll do more of the vlog stuff tomorrow for day number 2 of Vlogmas. But for now, F 2020. Cheers to Vlogmas day number 1. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.